Hi guys, welcome to Fifth Sea Dimensions. Oh my goodness, can't believe that we are in a solar eclipse. We're beginning that new moon energy. And if you go to my introduction towards this channel, I want to emphasize how we are a interfaith community. And what that means is I recognize we as a collective consciousness recognize, oh no, recognize that my AC is on and very loud. Anyways, all religions, and we respect how people get onto their spiritual path. Now, today, I, as a community, myself, fellow spiritual lovers, we're going to look upon St. Columba. This will be in a Celtic traditional recognition. And we're doing this because today is actually a releasing of certain spirit guides and transitioning. So, as the Western astrology transitions from Gemini zodiac into a Cancer zodiac, which isn't happening yet, Celtic energies are transitioning. So each certain astrological spirit guide around the world, interfaiths have different transitional periods. And this transitional period is going to be acknowledging the releasing of the owl and bee spirit guides, the wisdom of those two, and receiving new entities. So I'm super excited about that. What I was saying about St. Columba is that he is recognized for taking out the evil spirits from the land in Christianity, spirituality of Scotland. Now, there's different ways you can take this, and I'm calling upon a more positive outlook on this holiday today. I actually want to see it as a releasing of the past green sea serpent, Loch Ness monster energy of water healing. That's being released, and I want to call forth some new energy of the otter. So if you came into the store today or signed up for a Celtic blessing, you'd actually get a lot of otter healing physically by touching the pelt of an otter, having a journey with the otter spirit guide. And that's really calling in joy and playfulness during this transition of releasing. And the otter is associated with water elements. So it is a transitional technique of releasing. Next, we'll be releasing that owl spirit guide. So we're going from an observing point in our lives, and we're actually transitioning into a more pure action driven. We're going from listening to our ancestors into taking action towards what our ancestors were doing with a pure heart. And that's really encompassing the white horse. Earlier in my YouTubes, I mentioned the Muthuma Rishi, which encounters the white horse spirit guide and the black horse. Celtics are only recognizing that white horse spirituality of pureness and really listening to your ancestors. They believe that they were reincarnated as these white majestic beasts running around wild. And if you encountered one, it was incredibly special. And I really want you to encounter your white horse. Who is your white horse in your ancestors? How can you come in contact, and how can you reach a point of pureness in your heart to really flip the script on anything that's negative? anything and everything into a playful thing with the otter energy. And next, we'll be releasing that bee divinity, that beehive mentality, which works so well in the beginning of this season. The Celtics are releasing those bee energy, and now we're calling in some wren energy. So the bee really had a decisive, you do this job, you do that job, you have precise job, which is very important. The wren brings a totally different energy. The wren is like, hey, we all do all jobs depending on how we feel. It's incredibly adaptable. It's very calming, very peaceful bird, spirit animal. And that's what we're calling in today, is that everyone has as much a duty in each position as the next person. So we went from a time of collaborating everyone's strength. Now it's time to teach everyone our strengths so they can do it upon themselves. So we don't have to be so reliant on one person doing one said job. So these are all the energies we are releasing and receiving. A way you can release and receive is through our moonstone. I don't know if you can see that very well, but any sort of moonstone at this time is very pertinent in manifesting that energy, that divine feminine energy of creating. So moonstone. Also, cracked quartz. This is our Aquarius aura quartz that we're working with, which is amazing for releasing those past energies and entities and really magnifying, focusing on our new energies that we're calling forth. So, if you're having some trouble with any sort of water healing, you're like, man, that green serpent wants to stay around. I don't know how to push past this emotional healing. I'm in a weird mix. I'm in a transitional phase. I'm not stuck in the past of depression, but I'm also not ready to move towards this new energy. Garnerite or green moonstone, it's not green moonstone, but we like to call it green moonstone, is an amazing healer for transitional periods of time. If you have green moonstone, use it right now. It is a great piece of gemstone soul energy to walk your path into this newer energy until you're ready. Especially, this is a Celtic force. So our Western energy might feel like it's too soon to transition, and I'm saying it's not. It's not too soon. Prepare yourself, work with these stones, and you'll be right where you need to be. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. If you have any trouble, please comment, message calmchaoscrystals.com, or message us at calmchaoscrystals@yahoo.com. Call us, visit our store. We're right now doing some solar eclipse new moon readings, and that is all about calling in this energy and releasing any sort of shadow work. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a blessed day.